I said,
You know you've got just what it takes because it takes more. Well, here we are, Tam. Goodbye, Owens Valley. Hello, Death Valley. We're on our way. This is day 3 of the road trip, Tam.
Yep.
How are you feeling about it?
Good.
Yeah, we've done some good stuff, yeah?
Yeah, we spent an hour at the Lone Pine Film Museum just so we could stay out of the heat for a little bit.
Yeah, it was kind of a downer. It was
No,
a sad little museum.
It's not.
It was a sad little
You just
museum.
just weren't that interested. It's a nice, for Lone Pine, California, it's a good museum. Come on.
It was sad.
Give it credit. A lot of film history there.
It's getting harsher. This isn't the desert that we were seeing
Well,
around
this
Lone
is
Pine.
where you start to look, California
like-
starts to look like Nevada.
Right, like all the life is disappearing, right?
Yes.
The life is just like being sucked out of the whole terrain.
Yeah.
We're actually inside of the Death Valley National Park. We're going to go over these mountains, and then there's going to be this dramatic reveal. Dun dun dun.
Yeah.
And then there's going to be this condor sound effect. I don't even think they have condors. There's nothing alive out here.
Like what
There's
we're gonna
nothing. I mean, like nothing wants to live out here. Black car.
Well, at least they're
A lot of
heading out of
cars
Death
out
Valley.
here.
then. Yeah.
Like, we've been passing a lot of cars.
Yeah, and it's kind of busy right now.
Yeah.
For it being summer and 120.
And it's not the Germans. But they don't
Yeah.
have the holiday until August.
No, but I've seen them out here
Have
in
you?
July. Yeah.
Have you?
Yeah. They want to come when it's super hot.
They want to come when it's super hot because they're very twisted. Mercedes-Benz. Germans.
Yeah, they probably was.
Can we turn on the air conditioner again soon?
No.
Why did you turn it off?
Because I don't want the car to overheat. So it's probably 90 in the car right now.
I'm very uncomfortable.
Well, it'd probably be okay to leave it on, but I'm just not taking a chance. My car is old, so I don't want to take the chance.
Yeah, I can hear it. It's like a billion degrees outside.
And
right
I'm
now.
watching the temperature gauge. It's fine. It's fine. Yeah.
It's a little hot little oven inside of the car right now. You know, and I want to accuse you of being cheap, but I know what you're worried about. The car could go out.
Better,
right?
better safe than sorry.
Better safe than sorry. So there it is. We've come over the hills. And there's Death Valley.
Yep. We're about 5 miles from the stovepipe now.
So there's this thing where like everybody's going very fast and passing us.
I don't understand why they're in such a
I'm
hurry.
late for my dinner
I
reservation
know, like
in Death
why
Valley.
are they? I mean, people are. I'm going 60 miles an hour. My
Yeah.
God.
This is where we're staying. Oh. So here I am. First impression of Death Valley. It's hard for me to describe in words how hot it is. It's abnormal. It's like nothing I've ever experienced before. It is extremely dry. The only reason I'm not completely flipping out is there's a wind blowing, but it's hot. And you can feel yourself baking. I would imagine that you could probably only last out here for a few hours and you would die. Walking back to the car, and my iPhone is now heating up like I can't hold it. I won't be able to hold it in my hand in a minute. Burned Wagons Point. No kidding. 100 degrees. Feels worse. Hello. A nice man brought me in to see the real temperature. 122. Now that's more like it. End of the day in Death Valley. Yeah, it's like 8 o'clock.
We're practically the only ones here.
We're actually the only ones here. Here's the sunset,
It just went down about 10 minutes ago.
and it's 110 degrees.
Yep. And then we've got a little bit of sun still hitting those mountains. They're all purple. And we're seeing some of the smoke from the fires.
Yeah.
That's from the fires going on in Los Angeles right now. So we're seeing some of that smoke.
Los Angeles is on fire.
Yeah, I knew they'd have some fires started.
Tam, where are we going?
Well, now we've decided to just drive over to the dunes over there.
Where?
Right over here.
These are sand dunes in Death Valley, just in the middle of the valley. The sand looks different
Yeah.
than like beach sand.
It's really, really, really fine. It's almost like beach sand, but like sugar.
Wow. This is like the finest sand I've ever seen. And I know for sand from Hawaii, it's very powdery. You have the deadwood. Cue the Brian Eno music. But it's got this weird painterly quality, the whole, right? It looks very artificial.
Yeah.
It looks like someone thought of this, like some genius person who like really understood how to make beautiful things and beautiful shapes with stories came up with this stuff. Tammy's talking to German tourists. They love Death Valley, the Germans. Vanilla sky.
Yep. Not too many clouds right now. So we're gonna have light in the sky for another hour.
This is the end of the longest day of the year.
Yep.
Summer solstice.
But I don't see the moon yet.
We don't see the moon,
It's kind of a late arrival tonight.
but you're getting the purple now, right?
Yeah.
Now it's getting very, right, like moody.
Yes, yes. It's completely.
It's really still.
I know. See how quiet it is.
Yeah, there's your friend that you were talking to.
Quiet.
It's very quiet. Except for my big loud mouth. I'm like, yeah, with the iPhone in my hands, right? Yeah. And we're just like, wow, what is that guy doing? Typical Americans. Typical freaking Americans. This is really beautiful, Tam. Thanks for bringing me here. Pretty neat. And that is the end of our day. The end of day 3. Say goodnight, Tam.